Yes, gotta start off with a smile. Happy Monday. It's Motivational Monday. Let me turn the game down because, yes, I do love sports. Happy Motivational Monday. Happy Money Making Monday. Hopefully, you made some money today. Hopefully, you had a great and wonderful day. I gotta take my hair down. I've just been lazy and keeping my little braids in. My birthday is Saturday. I'm gonna go live then too. Don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to be on somebody's beach, but I'm gonna be in Memphis. So we gonna deal with it. Somebody take me out. So if you don't know me, like I always say, my name is Toria Howard. I am a real estate investor with my company, Exquisite Dreams Properties. I'm a realtor with EXP, serving people in Memphis, originally from Detroit, Michigan. What up, Dodo? All my Detroit people. I am a commercial loan broker. So if you got any commercial projects that you want, from real estate to cannabis to whatever, it makes commercial sense. I can do it. I'm also in the business funding space, and I do credit restoration, financial literacy. So if you're watching this live, drop a one in the chat or the comments. If you're new to my live, drop a two, and if you're watching the replay, drop a three, and I really appreciate it. Hi, Carlos. Always support me. I really appreciate it. So, real quick, because I'm always sleepy, and I got to do my stretches tonight because I did not do my stretches for the last 2 nights, and I feel it when I don't do my stretches. I'm trying to get more flexible in my hips, so I can go back and do the splits again. Do those things. So, not gonna hold you long, as they say. Let me grab my iPad here. So, send a message. I already saw it though. Don't be sliding in my DMs and then don't act like I don't see it. I saw it. I just didn't respond yet. But anyway, so talking about don't surrender to fear. And I broke surrender down as an acronym. So this is what I came up with. Secure your mind to uplift, refresh, and renew to elevate your next destination empowered. Don't sound real long, but I'm an English teacher, at heart. So I know how to put these words together. And no, it's not a run on. So don't check me, boo. No, I'm just kidding. So, yes, surrender. Secure your mind to uplift, refresh, and renew to elevate your next destination empowered. So, I always try to take something negative and to turn it into a positive. So, that's what I came up with. And of course, I always got to start with scripture because God is the CEO of my business and my life. If that's not the case for you, I'm sorry, but that's just for me, whatever the case may be. So, what is it? Second Timothy says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of sound mind." So everybody knows that. What is your power source? What is your power source telling to do? I think it did go off. Here we go. Look a little dark on you on Facebook, but what is your higher power telling you about fear? You know, something that you have the power to control. You know, fear is a state of mind, it's a state of being. We create these fears. I feel like we create fears to create excuses as to why we can't move forward and what we want to do. Because that's all it is. Fear is just an extension of the excuses that you want to put in front of us. The hi, Art Kenny, the excuses that we want to put in front of us, so that we can have, like I said, an excuse not to reach our goals. Because, we always want to blame somebody else as the reason why, or blame some circumstance or some situation as to why we can't move forward, why we don't move forward in the things that we do. So, fear to me, like I said, is a way to put those obstacles in front of you. Like I've said before, sometimes we put our own obstacles in front of us that we feel like are unmovable. But if we just change our mindset, it is movable. So you just got to be mindful of that. Stop putting the fear in front of you and creating excuses so then you won't reach where you need to go. Um, I could say I did that a lot of times myself, in different situations. And it's like every time I get on my life, here come the fire truck or something. But, you know, you got to realize that when you surrender, it's giving up. It's letting your fear win. It's not pushing, it's not showing perseverance. And in life, perseverance is key. It's a lot of things that go on. It's a lot of uh, turmoil in the world, a lot of pressure from inside and out. And you can't surrender to fear and create these excuses, which you put these obstacles in front of you, and then you feel like you can't move them. So, everything can be moved if you change your mindset about it. Speak into that fear. Talk bad about that fear. you know, Talk bad about anything else. Talk bad about the fear, and quell it. Quit. Squish it down and just keep doing it. Do it scared. Do it whatever, but you can't surrender to it. So, like I said, surrender. Secure your mind to uplift. Secure your mind. It's all about your mind. That's where it comes from. It conjures up in our mind. Then we speak it, and then we act on it or not act on it, whatever the case may be. So secure your mind to uplift, refresh, and renew to elevate your next destination empowered. You have the power to go to your next level if you choose to. If you choose to go to your next level, a lot of people are afraid of the next level, so they don't move. If that's you, then just understand you're going to be stagnant. You're going to stay where you are. So, Joshua 1:9 says, Have I not commanded you, be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid nor dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." So if you practice that and you know that anywhere you go, God is with you. So it doesn't matter, what comes up before you, He's with you. So there's no reason to fear when you know that God is with you, or your higher power, or whatever it is, whatever that cloak and shield is, that you use to help you, take away fear, whatever it is. To me, it's God. Whatever it is for you is whatever it is for you. So just be mindful that you have to be strong, and it's hard to be strong. I mean, I think it's like strong is like a cliche, but it's like it's not strong physically. It's strong. It's all of it. It's strong emotionally, physically, emotionally, because all of that plays a part into how you maneuver and how you move throughout life. You had to have a strong mind, a strong spirit, and a strong body to be able to maneuver and move and do the things that you need to do. Health is wealth. That's mental health, that's emotional health, that's physical health. Get out and move. A lot of times, if you get out and move, the blood gets to flowing, your brain gets to working, and things change for you. You know, you don't have to be a gym rat like me. I work out for 2 hours. That's just my thing. I love the gym. I've always loved the gym. I've been in the gym since I was in fifth grade, and I never left. I mean, sometimes I've left before, but even when I was fat and still eating whatever, I was still going to the gym or whatever. Still got a few more pounds to lose, working on that part. It's just food be so good. I know I'm off topic, but I'm just saying food be good. I surrendered to food. That's what I surrender to. I surrender to food because I like French fries. Oh, well, I like all potatoes. It don't matter how you make them, but I love the breads and the the ice cream, all of that. But don't surrender to fear. Don't surrender to food either because it's bad for you. But just make sure that you understand that your strength and courage comes from the Lord, and you will be able to persevere if you choose to persevere. Perfect love cast out fear. You right. Perfect love does cast out fear. You right, Carlos. But what's perfect love? That's the question. Perfect love is the love of self. To me, you got to love yourself. You can't expect that love to come from anybody else but you first. You have to be able to learn, you have to love yourself in order to teach others how to love you. I said it the other day. So perfect love does drive out fear, but the first fear has to be drove out by you loving yourself. And if you love yourself, you can drive out that fear. So just understand that being strong, you have to be strong in all three areas. It's not just one. You have to be strong in all three areas. It's not just one. You can't just be strong in mind and your body is weak. You can't be strong in your body and and well, you can't be strong in your mind and your body is weak. You can't be strong in your body and your mind is weak. You know, vice versa, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sound like the same. Mind, body, body, mind. You know what I mean? Everything has to be in line and tuned. And I feel like when you get that blood working and blood flowing, it gives you better ideas. It makes you maneuver and operate better. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because I'm biased because I love to work out. But that's just how I feel about it. But you just have to understand that you cannot surrender to the fear. You have to push forward. You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing. It's tough though, especially this adulting. Nobody told me that adulting was going to be this hard. It just, people on the outside, you the outside looking in the kid, you can do whatever you want to do. You go wherever you want to go. That's what we were looking forward to. Not all the other stuff. They could have had the other stuff. Do going wherever we wanted to go, we wanted to go. Yeah, that's what we wanted. That's what we saw as kids. But once you get in this full adulthood thing, we wonder why. Now sometimes we can see, you know, we can see what our parents went through. We can feel it, you know. Some people feel trapped. Don't feel trapped. You can only time you feel trapped is only time you're trapped is in the prison that you put yourself in. So just make sure you don't trap yourself. Don't give up, right, Carlos? You can't give up. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing because you didn't come this far to to get left. God won't leave you or forsake you. So you need to be mindful of that. Believe in it. Work in it. You know, do it scared. Do it whatever. So I would say the last scriptures, Isaiah 41:10, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. God said he's going to uphold you. So fear not. But, it's human nature to fear, to but it's another thing to surrender to the fear. Don't surrender to it. Don't throw in that red flag. I mean the red flag, the white flag. It's in the red. That's for people that when you shoot your shot and they know they wrong and you gotta throw that red flag. But anyway, don't throw in the towel, don't wave the white flag, none of that. Make sure that you are staying the course. Everything is a process. It might take a long time. It's gonna hurt. There's gonna be some pain, but understand that at the end of the day, at the end of it all, you're gonna get the reward. Because nothing is worth having unless you went through pain. Pain comes with it. Childbirth, pain. You know, I don't know what's some other things you gotta go through pain to get to the greater good. I don't know, climbing Mount Everest. I know people be hurting. You gotta climb that mountain. Gotta bring the gear. Gotta do all this stuff. Um, so you know, just make sure you just don't surrender. That's all I'm saying. So surrender, secure your mind to uplift, refresh, and renew to elevate your next destination. Empowered. Empower your next. Empower your next. You can do that by the actions that you're doing right now. Stop putting these obstacles in front of you, dressing it up as fear, and giving yourself an excuse as to why you can't move forward. We got to stop dressing up the fear to make it look good because we don't want to look or sound bad to somebody else, or we want to make ourselves feel good about it. That's not how it works. Own it, then conquer it, slay it, do whatever you need to do. So when you surrender to fear, you quit on your dreams. Don't quit on yourself. You didn't quit the job you didn't like. I did. But some of you hate going to work about going to bed hating think to think about work and to hate to go. That's where I used to be. And I didn't want to be like that anymore. I could not wake up another day and hate that I woke up. That's crazy. I wouldn't say I hated I woke up. It's just that I didn't want to wake up in where I was at, I should say. And that's where it was. It is what it is. But when you surrender to fear, you quit on your dreams. So don't quit on your dreams. You're gonna basically lose yourself in the process. So losses are lessons, and lessons help you grow. That's how you gotta look. It's for growing period. It's a growing stage. You know what not to do, what to do. You know who to contact, whatever the case may be. But if you're in a great area and all of that type of stuff, things still can happen. So just understand, losses are lessons, and lessons help you grow. Growth is what you want. Growth is the key. Growth is what you want to achieve. We can't get to the highest point without growth, without levels. There's levels to it. There's always going to be levels to it. There's always going to be levels to it. So just be mindful of the levels, and not be afraid of the levels, and go and reach as far as you can by climbing and conquering each one. And every time you conquer each one, then celebrate yourself. Give yourself a celebration. It's a celebration. But don't let the lessons, I didn't want to say mistakes, but don't let the lessons that you learn from a situation deter you from moving forward. Just like, um, you know, my friend, uh, she had to, get over the loss so that she can understand how to grow. Because when you are lost in the law in the losses, lost in the losses, you are you can't see clearly. Your blinders are on until it clicks that it's time for me to it's go time. And a lot of times it does click in people, and a lot of times it don't. So just be mindful. Don't surrender to the fear. Got fear. Stop putting the resting the fear up and as an obstacle that you didn't place in front of yourself so you don't have to move forward. We got to stop doing that. Sometimes we put the obstacles in front of us, and then, hi D. Sometimes we put the obstacles in front of us and dress it up as fear. Oh, I can't move it. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm back. We put it in front of ourselves, dressed it up, and then don't want to move forward because it's in our way now. Is it me? I don't know. Yeah, it's go time. Gas, no brakes. Gas, no brakes. So, like I said, going back to surrender. As I broke it down, secure your mind to uplift, refresh, renew, to elevate your next destination empowered. So, I always write my motivational Mondays down, and my some of my other lives too. But a lot of times I just be coming off the top. I'm just good like that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. The word comes in me, but I got every single day. Get up at 4 in the morning. No, don't say nothing. Don't judge me. I get up at 4 in the morning. I pray. I ask. That's the best time to pray. Is that early morning before the sun comes up. I get in there. I pray. Do whatever, and you know, I start my day by going to the gym, and and it goes from there. Don't tell them what I get into. So I say all that to say this. you uh you got to move past the fear and don't surrender to it because it's going to cripple you. It's going to stagnate you. It's going to keep you where you are, and it's not going to let you move forward. And the whole point and the purpose of life is to move forward, is to grow. Don't let the lessons be an excuse that, well, the losses that should be turned into lessons on what not to do. Don't do that again. Don't let the losses keep you stagnant and staying where you are because you failed. Everybody, that you don't win every single day. Well, you win every single day when you wake up, but you might not accomplish everything that you want to accomplish in one day. And that's not a failure. As long as you were productive, as long as you were doing something. Now you had all these plans, you wrote it down, did all this, and then you just sat and laid on the couch, and then that's something different. Happens, clients happen, contract, whatever, whoever you dealing with happens. So, you know, that's what it is. So, like I said, don't surrender to fear. And as I broke down fear, broke down surrender. Secure your mind to lift, refresh, and renew to elevate your next destination empowered. We got to be empowered in this season. You got to be smart in this season and do things to get prepared because it's coming. They're talking about, I'll talk about that tomorrow because that's my real estate Zoom. But it's a lot of fear mongering going on, rightfully so. But you have to stay planted. You have to stay rooted, 10 toes deep, as they say. You got to stay rooted. You got to stay rooted. You got to stay planted. So that's what it is. I'm about to get to my stretches. I'm getting ready to do the split. So watch out for me. My birthday's Saturday. I ain't gonna be able to do the splits by Saturday, but I'm going to continue to work and stretch myself, literally, physically, and mentally. Stretch myself so that I could be the best me. You, whatever that vice is, whatever you need to stop, whatever it is. So it's like I already got mine in place. So hey, I'm gonna move forward. You should too. So, like I always say, if you don't know me, my name is Toria Howard. I am a realtor with EXP Realty, serving people here in Memphis, Tennessee, and the surrounding areas. So, anybody looking to buy or sell, that's your girl. If you need business funding or commercial lending for a real estate project or for whatever it is that you need it for, that you can prove your income on, I'm also in the credit restoration place. That's what I really, real estate and the credit restoration is really what it is for me because I love to educate people. That's just how I think it's in me. I was like that as a kid. I would finish my work first, and then they will always want my paper, but you're not getting my paper because I never let you take my paper and I didn't did all the work. Nah, I'm gonna show you how to do it the way that I did it, and then maybe you'll get it because apparently you didn't get it when the teacher was talking. So that's it's always been in me. But I always got in trouble, even into adulthood, because I went against the grain. I went against whatever. But when I see the problem, I want to fix it. So I say that to say this. Good night, everybody. About to do my stretches. It's 10:03, and I'm sleepy. I'm not gonna put dress an excuse up as an obstacle. I'm just gonna push through this sleepiness and go. Go, go, go. Season, your season for breakthroughs, for miracles, whatever it is that you have been wanting in this life. It's yours. It's yours. You just gotta believe it, put the work in it, go get it. So I'll see y'all later. See you tomorrow. Day 10. I have 11 days left, like of 21. Bye. Love y'all. I turn all my